My greetings to everyone present here and those who are online. Very good morning. Shri C.K. Ranganathan ji, President IMA. Sir, congratulations for rendering a very thought-provoking address indicating various facets and lining up the road ahead. Sri Nikhil Sahni, Vice President IMA, I share with him a common factor, vice. He is Vice Chairman, I am Vice President. Srimati Rekha Sethi, Director General IMA, and in all outfits, we have enormously talented people from this category. They are permanent, others come and go. Sri Harshpati Singhania ji, immediate past President, IMA, and the citation that was read out, as a senior advocate one time I can say, is factually tenable. Unimpeachable credentials. Congratulations for getting it. Ramesh Garg, 1994 batch IRS, has eminently been awarded Fellowship of IMA, a prestigious organization in its 49th year. Congratulations to him. Vijay Kelkar ji has been honored very rightly with the honorary fellowship of IMA, a man of enormous talent, rightly recognized by conferment of the second highest civilian award, and his contributions in the field of finance and otherwise will continue to motivate us and inspire us. Being Governor of West Bengal for 3 years, Sudhir Jalanji is here, Rajiv Kaul is here, they will bear me out. It will be high risk for me if I don't greet my own wife, Dr. Jagdeep Dhankad. The power of this gender has been realized the world over. It has impacted me more than most of you. When the invite came to me, a number of them came at the same time. For constant of time, one was required to be little discreet, because science and technology is yet to devise a mechanism where the same person can be at two places physically at the same time. That's not with us at the moment. So I got a call from Sri Sushil Rungta ji, former chairman, Steel Authority of India Limited, and a man for whom I have had and still have very high regard as a professional. He said, this is one function where you will meet leaders of industry who are professional in every sense of the term. I am grateful to him because I see it before me. Some of you I know personally. There are some whose name I have been able to glance. I know of them. And those whom I do not know, I would come to know. That will be my endeavor. I am delighted to be here at this convention, and thank you for giving me this great opportunity. Congratulations for the 49th National Management Convention. One never leaves the track of the family to one which belongs. I am from legal fraternity. So Ranganathan ji and Nikhil Sahni are having 49 along with Chief Justice of India. He is also 49th. We look forward to the 50th year of celebration by IMA, and that will, I'm sure, will be another milestone. Soothing to note, business leaders, administrators, academicians, experts, they are playing critical affirmative role in shaping India's incremental trajectory in all facets. In very challenging times, COVID scenario has made us aware of the spinal strength of which this country is possessed of. Before coming to the great efforts made by the government and the industry, I would reflect on our age-old hand-holding approach. It was reflected in every facet of life, in every township, and people came forward to alleviate the suffering of those who needed help. World's largest democracy, mother of democracy, 136 crore people, we successfully overcame this challenge, which was to the entire planet. Vaccinated all. In spite of great hurdles generated within and without, with no rationale, no premise, and those who did the challenge were unaware that they were distancing themselves from the genius of Indian mind and were not sharing India's growth story. As Governor West Bengal, I know for about 2 years, 90 crore people were fed by this country. A fact little known. But those who come to know about it are absolutely amazed. And this happened in a very seamless manner. Credit goes to members of the industry. They engaged themselves in innovation. They did everything they could to make the life of their workmen easy. And during this difficult period, the productivity was by and large maintained. Congratulations. It is on account of efforts of the government and more on account of the efforts of the people who are in this hall and outside online that we have become the 5th largest economy in the world. The credit goes to the people here, and I know out of experience, because as Governor West of Bengal, I was heading a group of 10 governors to formulate a mechanism for ease of governance, ease of business. Niti Aayog was assisting me. The other 9 members of the group were far more talented than I am. They have greater experience, and all of them gave such suggestions, and all I can say, ease of governance will not only be rational, but will help all of you perform geometrically. If anything is running down Indian businessmen, it is sleepless night on account of there being not ease of governance. Over these few years, great efforts have been made very successfully on ease of governance. It is a matter of time when the optimization that is taking place will fructify in a more soothing ecosystem. The response is amazing. Series of systemic efforts have been made, series of them. It is not easy to get 250 million people in banking inclusivity. No one knows better than myself. Becoming a lawyer, the need of a library was important for two reasons. One, I need it as a lawyer. Second, the litigant is impressed by it. So both the factors. 6,000 rupees were very critical to me, and the bank was good enough to give it to me. When I became a member of parliament and a minister, I searched the manager who gave me that loan. He changed my life. Look at the present mechanism. Youngsters have to have an idea. Money is no longer a constraint. We are seeing their footfalls, impactful footfalls in the growth of India's economy. We have really changed. As member of parliament 33 years ago, one thing which we all members of parliament then at that point of time took pride, we could allocate 50 gas connections to anyone of our choice. That was a big power in our hand. Imagine more than 170 million people being given it free, and everyone has it. A big change. And this big change has taken place because people here are working. 170 million could not have been given if there was no productivity. All this because of the people here. You are a silent category of people who are catalyzing a big change for the largest democracy. And this now I can assure you is unstoppable. Democracy and economics and economy can thrive, blossom, yield results only in an ecosystem that is transparent and accountable. Discussion with anyone, howsoever subtle it may be, howsoever rational it may be, is confined to the domain of subjectivity. A system is now emerging. I can appreciate that many have some ideas. It will always happen. When we have a better road infrastructure, we will look for the next benchmark. That is but natural. But we will have to focus on a mechanism. Take pride in the rise of India, and the rise of India is not in one element. It is plateau. When I went to my village, I was amazed. 4G connectivity was as, if not more, than it is in metro towns. The entrepreneur in India, beyond doubt, is way ahead of entrepreneurs anywhere in the world. It is tribute to the management skills of Indian mind that they are helping world economic giants. I don't want to name them, you know them all. Our startup sector has converted the scene. qualitatively. It has inspired and motivated many of the youngsters. But onus in such a fast changing world lies on the people before me. Skill upgradation is your forte because you need them. And once CSR will be rationally utilized, which it is being utilized, but for those areas that can impact the youth of the country, I am sure we will have great results. Nothing can be more fructifying for a nation than to help everyone to exploit his or her potential to the fullest advantage of his or her talent. And that system, I can see, is fast emerging. There are multi-pronged programs in this direction. They are permeating to the ground level, and I have no doubt skill upgradation, skill development will result in innovation that is in our DNA. The strength of innovation, creativity, thinking out of the box that Indians possess is not to be seen in that spirit or intensity in others. Indian industry has crucial responsibility. It is discharging its job well, but I am focusing on it in upliftment of the farm sector where I have my roots. If Indian farmer progresses, India progresses is something which has been said more often than by management leaders than by politicians. And why? Management leaders, industry leaders know it more, that economy is driven by the farm produce. So equitable justice to them, adding value to their product to their advantage, will serve the nation in a sublime manner. Technological adoption is a differentiator, but this can happen by and large with involvement of the leaders who are present and those who are online. Because technology adoption for an ordinary person is difficult by virtue of cost factor as well. This can be ably facilitated, and I can see it is already on way. India never received the attention globally as we do now. It's a matter of pride. The image Indian Prime Minister has, the image Indian Foreign Minister has, the image every Indian has abroad is now very different. We are a nation on the rise, and why not? Centuries ago, we were leaders in every sphere of human activity, and we need to take pride in this. The most recent impactful observation of the Indian Prime Minister made abroad has touched our hearts. We have really come to a great level. Every Indian is proud of it. India is due to take presidency of G20 group this year end, and this will give us a great opportunity to play our own role in global economic and political agenda. The two are intermixed. I am confident and I have no doubt Atmanirbhar Bharat is shaping, and its architecture is being crafted majorly by the people who are here and online. Please continue your effort. This is a great job you are doing. There is, I can assure you, great appreciation of this at the highest level. When Chambers of Commerce met me, I interacted with them and I pleaded with them on one aspect. By virtue of the position I hold, both as Vice President and Chairman Rajya Sabha, I am your foot soldier. But chambers first have to be in synergical stance with each other. They must as a group evolve, concretize suggestions, come with final formulation, and your foot soldier will not fail you. I know the executive leadership of this country has attained on ground what we never imagined earlier. We can look at our cities, look at our infrastructure, look at the changes that have been effected. So it pains my heart sometimes when anywhere from the globe there will be a voice totally disconnect with the ground reality of this country, saying something adverse. And that is picked by the media in high decibel. That is an affront to the people before me. They are possessed of much more maturity, intellect than the gentleman is speaking from anywhere. That kind of politics has to be contained. And that containment can take place only in the peer group which is before me. I wouldn't reflect more on this. I am confident IMA will continue to play its role wholesomely as it has done for so long, and compliments to the leadership for this excellent convention, which I have no doubt will make available all of you enough to take home, reflect, innovate, and then make it impactful for larger societal gain. Jai Hind.